Good afternoon. The Hidden Pines fire in Bastrop County is still growing. Officials just held a press conference. They say the fire has burned more than 4,500 acres. It also destroyed 40 structures, most of those homes. Local leaders also revealed the cause of the fire was likely accidental. They say farm equipment may have sparked the blaze. Right now, the biggest concern is the impact the weather will have on the firefight.
The weather change this afternoon is going to change the dynamic of the fire.
And a local emergency coordinator says he will not risk firefighters' lives to make more progress putting out this fire. But, you know, David, we talked all morning about the cold front that was going to be moving in, how that was going to impact things. And now you're saying it's moving through.
It's happening as we speak. This is the change they were referring to. It's going to shift our winds, and it's going to pick up the winds as well. Both of those are bad things as we try to contain that fire out in Bastrop County. We are tracking that cold front for you right now here. It is dissecting our area in about half. I've also drawn on the approximate location of the Hidden Pines fire out there in Bastrop County. Notice I'm putting the satellite and radar into motion, and this front doesn't have any rain along it. It really doesn't have any clouds along it, so we kind of call that like a silent cold front passage. Here's how we know it's moving through, though. Winds in Austin, ABIA, Georgetown, they're all shifting around to the east and northeast. This is the wind coming in behind the front. It's not quite that gusty yet, with winds at about 5 to 8 miles per hour, but it will be picking up through the next hour or two. Now, coming up, I'll show you how strong these winds should get and how this wind shift is actually going to move the smoke from the fire to an entirely different area. Your first warning forecast is coming up.
All right, David, thank you. And you know, because of the concerns over the weather today, crews are stepping up their firefight. A professional firefighting team called the Federal Blue Team is in town to help. They're also bringing in this massive DC tanker. Now, this is video from when it helped put out the 2011 Bastrop County complex fire. The tanker can drop close to 12,000 gallons of fire retardant at a time. It's expected to make a big difference in the fire operations. And officials also say they are not going to allow anyone to return to their homes today. This is a map showing the streets that have been evacuated so far in Bastrop County. Officials say because of the unpredictable conditions, some people who were allowed to return may even be forced now to leave again. KXAN Sophia Beausoleil has been in Bastrop County all morning and has more on what homeowners are facing.
We are on Ann Powell Road. It's not too far from Highway 71, and it's pretty obvious. The smoke is very thick and it's dense, and you can just smell it. It gets in your hair and your clothes. And people are not only concerned about smoke damage to their homes, they're concerned about their lungs as well.
That's our biggest concern because it's asthma, and other kids too as well, you know, because elderly people's got respiratory problems. But
Tony Tuck is worried about his grandson and hopes the smoke moves out soon.
it was bad yesterday. My wife said it was bad in town at the house, and of course again today. So of course when the wind gets up tonight, the front comes through, hopefully it'll push it out sadly to somebody else.
But the cold front may cause more problems because of the shift in winds. The Hidden Pines fire has destroyed 40 structures and is threatening hundreds of homes.
I've been evacuated for a few days. They let us in at 8 o'clock. Me and a friend, 7 o'clock, we start for an hour putting fires out. I got back in, my son went to the back of my property. Fires are everywhere.
About a dozen people stayed overnight at the Smithville Rec Center, but that number could possibly go up. We are constantly getting new information. As always, go to our website, KXAN.com, for the latest. Reporting from Smithville, Sophia Beausoleil, KXAN News.
And the Hidden Pines fire has also had a really big impact on local schools. Smithville ISD has banned all outdoor activities. And this photo that you were looking at was Smithville High School, showing the thick smoke covering the school's band director tower. Now, students right there are staying inside. Bastrop ISD has also limited outdoor activities, but officials are not planning to make any changes to tonight's homecoming game. It's going to go on as scheduled at Cedar Creek, which is east of Bastrop, a little further away from all those fires.